We are at the garden shop picking out our Christmas trees. A lot of them have already been picked over, but there's still some really nice guys that I'm excited to take home and make our holiday tradition. Also, it's so balmy and nice here in North Carolina today, but it really doesn't feel like December. Christmas tree time. It smells so good over here. Oh my goodness. And everybody looks so healthy. They've all got their own little pots to be in until someone decides to take them home. Look at everyone. We've got to pick out the best one for our family and then one for Chips and I. They all look like a strong wind has kind of blown them over, but they're all straight. It smells so good over here. I love it. It's very, very, very festive. There's tons of Christmas tree farms up in the mountains of North Carolina, so I think that a lot of these have actually been grown locally. The place we're at is really, really big on making sure that all the plants come from local growers and really great like organic practices. I love it here. Yay, we found our tree! This guy's gonna be really fun. I love him. We gotta get him wrapped up and put on the car so we can take him home. It's really fun picking out a Christmas tree because it's the perfect excuse to actually be able to go around and manhandle a bunch of trees and nobody questions it, and then your hands smell like amazing pine needles. And we're gonna take one of these home as our friend. I'm really excited. Check out the awesome Christmas wreath making area they've got. Just buckets and piles of different pine roping that you can put together, and they'll create you a Christmas wreath. Isn't that so fun? I've never had a real wreath before, but watching them put it together, and everything smells so good back here. Oh, and just to have piles and piles of plants that you get to weave together into art, that's right up my alley. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at these multicolored poinsettias. I don't think I've ever really seen real ones that look like this before. They're so lovely. Christmas cactuses. These are one of my mom's favorite plants. Oh, look at all the new growth on this one. What a happy little guy this is. We used to have one named Wreath. I got him as my Christmas wreath so I could have a living wreath one year. Oh, they're so happy. Okay, this guy is my style of Christmas tree. If Chips would let me, I would totally just take this guy home and call him our Christmas tree every single year. Little living Christmas tree, that's the way to do it, friends. Oh, he's so pretty. Surrounded by plants. Better way to spend the season. I love it here. It's so green. Look at everybody. Oh, if I could, I would take all of these guys home and just fill the entire house with beautiful green leaves. How amazing would that be? Devil's backbone. Look at how cool it is. He just zigzags back and forth. Look at these. This little guy's covered in spikes. He's not quite like a cactus, but what? Look at all that. What are these guys? They're so cute. Are they gonna grow into something? Are they just like little heart starts to some sort of succulent? They're so awesome. I have no idea what they are and there's no signs. So if you guys know, let me know, because they're just precious. I'm gonna give one to Chips for Valentine's. Oh, and they're like the green heart pens that we have. Of course, no wonder I am so drawn to them. I love them. Cute little bonsai. Hi, friend. If we weren't going to Taiwan in a few months, I would definitely want you. I love bonsais. And there's so many types. I love the fig ones too. And look at the size of this guy. Oh, there's so many varieties. Oh my gosh, I have just found a trifecta. We have moss, giraffes, and greenery all together. This is amazing. Whoa, I found the ribbon cutting area. I had no idea this was back here. There is Christmas everywhere you look. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, it's a kingfisher. It's the kingfisher, and I don't have my camera, my fancy camera. Look at him. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh, I love him. Goodbye. Oh, glory. We got Christmas. Ta-da! And our Christmas tree is up. Look at it. It looks so great in that corner. Of course I would love that though, because now we have a gigantic tree in the middle of our living room, and it has actually made all of the plants we brought inside off the porch push into this little corner. And now we have this amazing little greenery nook that I love to sit in and do my joy journaling in the morning when the morning light is coming in. It is absolutely fantastic. But check out our Christmas tree, you guys. You can definitely tell that it is Chips's and I's Christmas tree because it is covered in birds, like this really beautiful cardinal ornament that his mom got us. And then we've got birds hiding down here, and then we have birds hiding up here and over there. It was so much fun to take out all of the ornaments and to see the pieces that we have collected over our last few years together. We have more birds over here. All of the birds are actually from his mom. And then we have these really cool paper ornaments. They're a little smushed now, but they were handmade by my aunt as a gift for our very first Christmas together. So that was really, really sweet from her. I thought that was so clever. She got a bunch of books from the thrift store and cut them up and made these really cute paper poinsettias. And we love them. We take them out every year in order to decorate with them. And the funny thing, you guys, oh my gosh. Okay. You guys cannot tell her this secret because it is hilarious. But my aunt is really straight-laced and very much not someone to ever use, as we might say, foul language. And I'm not talking about birds this time. And those paper ornaments that she gave us that I love so much, because she created them from books that she got from the thrift store, she didn't really check what the pages said. And so a few of these paper ornaments you will be taking out of the box of Christmas ornaments, and you'll look down and you'll see a very naughty word on these. And every year Chips and I forget that, and every year we take them back out, and every year we see words that I cannot repeat on YouTube on a couple of them, and every year we burst out laughing so freaking hard, because that is the last thing that that particular aunt of mine would ever do, and it just tickles us. And I know if she knew about it, she would think that was hilarious too. But those are our little secrets, naughty secrets on the Christmas tree. Don't tell anybody. But every year we like to add a new ornament of some kind that just kind of reflects what our life together is like, and you know, like how we've grown together, the things that we're really into. Eventually we're going to be able to transform our Christmas tree that we have year after year together into a whole tree covered full of memories. Not one of these ornaments are anything that we didn't have or that we had before we got together. So all of these are pieces that we got when we have been together for the last 6-7 years. And that's really special to us because we've built this collection together, and each and every piece that is, you know, more individual than my precious, precious crystal ornaments that I love oh so much because they are just so stunningly beautiful. And the plain white ones, we got those to kind of make the base. And then every year we add usually a bird themed, more colorful little memento. And I think that's going to be our goal moving forward, is as we travel and as we go around for his conferences or search for animals together to share on our channels, we'll find Christmas ornaments that reflect those adventures. And then every year when we're building up our Christmas tree, it'll be a tree of memories for us. And this year, we got this thing from that garden store that we were at, and I love it because I've never really seen an ornament that kind of looks like it, but it is a green Chinese lantern plant made out of wire and glitter, and it sort of sticks off the side of the tree, kind of like the hair ornaments that you see in a lot of Chinese, Japanese, some of the other Asian culture fashions. And I love that I made our tree fashionable like that. And then this guy is also new. He is a gigantic green heart nut, and he may end up going to a family tree ornament exchange that we're going to start doing on my side of the family tree this year. And I thought, what better way to represent what Chips and I's little family is like other than a big nut that looks like it's a big green seed that could grow a big gigantic tree for you. But I really love this, guys. I love getting a Christmas tree with Chips every year, and I know for a lot of people that's kind of like a given. That's what you do for the holidays. But in my family, like, we never did real trees, and it just, how do I put this? One of the best things that I've actually found in creating a lifelong relationship with the person that I love is making our own sense of traditions where we show up together to make the time of year special for each other. Not because it's just what you do, not because it's Christmas, of course you get a tree and decorate it with ornaments and put gifts under it, but because Chips and I choose to get a tree. We choose to make that something special. We're not just like ticking off a box of like prefabricated holiday celebration. He and I really have started making our own traditions together that feel meaningful, not because you're going through the motions of what people expect the season to mean and what they expect you to do, but because we've chosen things that have a lot of value for us. For me, I honestly could just decorate like this guy, my umbrella tree. This could be my Christmas tree. Big whoop, it's green. I can stick gifts under it. It's in a pot. I love everything about that. And maybe some years, we may have a living tree for all I know. Well, we have a living tree right now. I mean, you know, he's been trimmed, but still. What I'm trying to say is, like, that wasn't a big priority in my life. For my own personal family history, Christmas was not really something built out of very strong traditions. It was kind of centered around the gifts, and it was centered around the logistics of trying to get the family together from across the country to maybe be able to visit with each other. And so I didn't really come into our relationship with a lot of ideas about what the season felt like when December 1st arrived. I actually didn't even used to think really about Christmas or about it being anything more than like, oh boy, I need to make sure I get gifts for everybody sort of stress, until I met Chips. And he really loves Christmas. It's his favorite time of year. It's his favorite holiday. The minute we put down our forks at Thanksgiving dinner, he turns on Christmas music. And from that moment until like December 26th, it's just Christmas music all the time. It's a spirit of the holiday that I never really had until we came together and he shared that with me. And so that's what this December is actually about to me. It's not about like, oh yeah, of course it's December and you're in a place that celebrates Christmas, so you're gonna get a tree. And it's about the way that we've started to build traditions together. And I guess I just wanted to say that for starting off Vlogmas and starting off a new December with him, is that this year more than ever I realized we're not just going through the motions of what is expected for the season. We're really building something that means something for us. And so for us, we got our tree. And it's very important to Chips to have a living tree and to have it covered in very colorful lights. And for me, it was important to have a little bit of a theme to our ornaments. And when we put those things together and we turned on Christmas music while we decorated the ornaments, and we giggled about the naughty ornaments that we pulled back out from the box that we stored them in, when we reminisced about when we got this ornament and when we got that ornament, and when I thought about something that a member of our family recently said while we helped them with their tree here, there's no wrong place to put an ornament. It just felt like all of the aesthetics, the hashtag aesthetics of the holiday fell away, and I could see the heart of it. And yeah, I'm excited for this month, guys, because with Chips and following his lead and working together, I can get why it is like a whole month to celebrate family, a whole month to really celebrate that bond. And I used to think that you had to do that with things and gifts because that was my background. That's really where I love them, but that's really where a lot of my family comes from. That's just the way they were raised too. You're focusing on like the presents, and here it's focusing on the time together. And with him, it's focusing on building the memories together. And I guess I just wanted to say that because once you really just question why you love a holiday or what you really want to build out of the traditions that you want to make with the people in your life, and once you push past just the aesthetic expectations, suddenly being able to see the heart behind everything you do for it is amazing. It's really transformational, and I'm really excited that I finally feel that glee that for the whole month I really hope to be able to celebrate Chips and I's little family together. But that ramble is brought to you by the fact I have actually spent the last year, since last year's Vlogmas, going through some of the most significant development that I have in recent years. It has been an amazing year of growth and progress and beauty and transformation in my life. And I need to catch you guys up on the things that kind of made that happen. I'll give you a hint. Focusing on the true essence of what's actually essential and important in your life and cutting out all of the rest, all of the noise, really can change everything. But I just mentioned that because I'm so freaking happy lately, and I have a lot to catch you guys up on. But before we go for today and I carry on with the many tasks that we have to get the month ready, I did actually want to share with you guys that I have also been going through a lot of refocusing with my feelings towards trying to be more aware of our planet, more aware of bringing my environmental heart into what I do. And so this year, we're going to be working really hard to have a really eco-friendly Christmas. But how do we have an eco-friendly Christmas when we have a Christmas tree? It doesn't feel very eco-friendly to have cut down a tree. However, we are finding a way to balance that out, and I want to encourage you guys to also possibly do this. But this year, Chips and I donated to Team Trees. So we donated to the Arbor Day Foundation, and we donated 10 trees in honor of our Christmas tree. Our Christmas tree is a type of fir that is actually native to the Appalachian Mountains around here in North Carolina. So it grew up on a tree farm not terribly far from here, provided a lot of carbon sinking, good places for birds and things to live for about 10 years. These guys take, to get to 6 to 7 feet, they take about 7 to 10 years to grow. So we figured that would be a really great way to kind of offset getting the tree. So we have donated 10 trees, and we will continue to do that every single year in honor of how long it took our Christmas tree to grow, so that we can kind of offset the cost environmentally of our celebration. And we made a promise with ourselves, if we ever got an artificial tree, we would have to donate at least $500 to $700, because it takes 500 to 700 years for an artificial tree to even begin to break down in the landfill. So there's a not so fun fact to begin the holidays with. But I just wanted to mention that to you guys because I haven't done really anything for Team Trees yet on either of my channels, and it really feels like getting to the heart of what I hope this month to celebrate by donating to Team Trees and being able to feel whole, like I balanced out the celebration with doing something good with the world. And that's kind of a big theme in my life now, and one I'm very excited to share with you guys. But enough of that. I have got quite a bit I need to catch up on, so hopefully we'll get this Vlogmas out. It's going to be a little late, but we'll catch up with ourselves and with all of the adventures. And I hope wherever you guys are and whatever you're doing, whatever your December looks like, it doesn't have to be all about Christmas. It doesn't have to be all about holidays or celebrating with family this time. Maybe it's a month where you decide to do your own NaNoWriMo. Maybe it's a month where you just decide to take care of yourself. Maybe it's a month where you're doing some hard work and really trying to like get through something that has been niggling at you for a long time. Whatever this month looks like for you, I hope it's going to be a wonderful one. And I hope you can go to bed feeling proud about what you did and wake up in the morning eager for the next adventure. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.